Hello, everyone. We are getting ready for a math lesson. We are on topic 15 now, which is graphs and data. We're going to start with the animated math story, our favorite things.
Our Favorite Things. Written by Benjamin Kahn. Illustrated by Jeffrey Smith. Our class took a science walk. Everyone brought things back. Which thing was our favorite? Flowers. Several children brought back flowers. Which flower was the favorite? Write its name. Tulip. Some children brought back leaves. Which leaf was the favorite? Write its name. Oak. Other children brought back seeds. Which seed was the favorite? Write its name. Sunflower.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that story. We made a lot of graphs in class, such as when we would vote for how to have a party. We would usually do a tally chart, and that is one way to graph some data. Let's take a look at our learning target for today. I can measure, says exit and try again. Oh boy. Don't do this to me during a video. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Lord have mercy, don't you do it to me. It's going to happen. We're gonna try, whoops, no. Oh, we're gonna try one more time. I pressed the wrong button. All right, let's hope it works this time. I've got a backup plan. If it doesn't work, we're dealing with line plots today. I can measure the, it happened again. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you a video about line plots. Line plots for kids. Okay, now obviously this isn't the way that I would like to teach it, but tomorrow on Zoom, we will do lesson 15-1. All right, let's check out making a line plot.
Welcome to Kids Academy.
Hello, boys and girls. It's Teacher Michael, and today I'd like to help you make your very own line plots. Now, in order to do this, we're going to measure some toy airplanes. So let's get started with measuring the airplanes so that way we can make our very own line plot. So we're going to use a ruler to help us measure these airplanes. All of our airplanes are going to start at the 0 mark on our centimeter ruler, and we'll be measuring in centimeters, and we'll have to follow the airplane to the end, to the dotted line, to see exactly how long each airplane is. We'll keep track of the lengths of each airplane, so that way it'll help us make our line plot. Let's get started. So I see our first green airplane. It starts at 0 and it ends at 7. So I know our first green airplane is 7 centimeters long. Our second airplane, the gray airplane, starts at 0 centimeters and it ends at 10 centimeters. So I know I have an airplane that's 10 centimeters long. And our final airplane on this side starts at 0 centimeters and ends at 12 centimeters. So I know I have an airplane that's 12 centimeters long. Let's take a look at the next 3 airplanes. We have another green little airplane, and it starts at 0 and ends at 7. So we have another airplane that's 7 centimeters long. I'll draw a line to the 2 7s so I remember that there's 2 of them. My second airplane is this gray airplane. It starts at 0. This one also ends at 12. So this is also 12 centimeters long. So let's go ahead and draw a line to our 2 12s. And finally, our last big airplane starts at 0 and ends at 14. So I know this airplane is 14 centimeters long. Can you find a data set below that matches those numbers? Well, I know I need 2 7s. So first let's look at the first set of numbers and see if there's 2 7s. 8, 12, 14, 7, 4. This can't be right because there's not 2 7s. Our second data set has a 7, a 12, a 10, a 14. That's good so far. It has another 7 and another 12. So it has 2 7s and 2 12s, just like our numbers. So I think this is correct. Let's look at the last set just to be sure. And in this set, I only see 1 7, so this can't be correct. So the middle set of numbers is correct. Now, what I like to do when I'm making a line plot is I like to put the numbers in order. So I'll write my 2 7s. I know that I also have 1 10. I have 2 12s and a 14. So now it's my job to make my very own line plot. So let's represent our airplane on this line plot. So I know that there's 2 7s, and each X represents 1 airplane. So under 7, I'll trace 2 X's. The next number we come across is 8, except none of my toy airplanes were 8 centimeters long, so I'm going to go ahead and leave 8 blank. The same thing goes for 9. None of my toy airplanes were 9 centimeters long, so again, I'm not going to trace any X's because none of my airplanes were 9 centimeters long. What about 10 centimeters long? How many airplanes were 10 centimeters long? Just 1. So how many X's are there? Just 1. Let's go ahead and trace 1 X right above 10. How many airplanes were 11 centimeters long? None. So no X's under 11. What about 12? Well, for 12, there were 2 airplanes that were 12 centimeters long, so we're going to go ahead and trace 2 X's, 1 for each airplane. So let's go ahead and 1 for 1 airplane, and another 1 for the second airplane. Were there any airplanes that were 13 centimeters long? I don't think so, so again we'll leave this blank. And finally, there was 1 airplane that was 14 centimeters long, so we can go ahead and trace 1 X. Remember, boys and girls, when you're making a line plot, be really careful to transfer the data that you have in your data set onto your line plot carefully. You can do this by putting your numbers in order first to make sure that you've checked off each number and added to your line plot. Thanks for watching, boys and girls, and we'll see you next time.
Subscribe to
All
our
right.
channel to stay updated.
I hope that that video gave you a good look at least how to create a line plot. Now, join me at 12:30 on Zoom, and we will be going over it together. Bye for now.